When we think of rabbits, we usually picture small, fluffy creatures with long ears and powerful hind legs hopping through meadows or gardens. But what if I told you that, once upon a time, there lived a rabbit so large it would make a modern-day German Shepherd look small in comparison? Welcome to the world of Neuralagus rex, also known as the Menorcan giant lagomorph, the largest rabbit to ever hop the earth. Imagine a rabbit weighing as much as a small bear, lumbering rather than hopping through ancient forests. This wasn't a creature from a child's fantasy book or a science fiction movie. Neuralagus rex was very real, and its story offers us a fascinating glimpse into the strange world of island evolution and the surprising forms that familiar animals can take under unique circumstances. The tale of Neuralagus begins not in some far-flung corner of a vast continent, but on a small Mediterranean island. In the 1970s, paleontologists working on the island of Menorca, or Menorca, one of Spain's Balearic Islands, unearthed fossils of an animal unlike anything seen before. It wasn't until 2011 that this ancient creature was formally described and named by a team led by Dr. Josep Quintana. They christened it Neuralagus rex. The genus name Neuralagus combines neura, the local Menorcan word for hole, referring to the rabbit's burrowing habit, with lagus, the ancient Greek for hair. The species name rex means king in Latin, aptly describing this giant among rabbits. The discovery of Neuralagus rex was a shock to the scientific community. It challenged our understanding of how large lagomorphs, the order including rabbits and hares, could grow, and provided a stunning example of the evolutionary phenomenon known as island gigantism. Neuralagus belonged to the order Lagomorpha, which includes all rabbits, hares, and picas. More specifically, it was part of the family Leporidae, which contains rabbits and hares. However, Neuralagus was so unique that it was placed in its own genus. While not a direct ancestor of modern rabbits, Neuralagus shared a common ancestor with them. It represents a unique evolutionary experiment. What happens when you take the rabbit blueprint and supersize it in an island environment free from major predators? The existence of Neuralagus provides valuable insights into the plasticity of the lagomorph body plan and the extreme forms that can evolve under specific ecological conditions. Now let's hop right into the most striking feature of Neuralagus, its size. How big was this rabbit king exactly? Neuralagus rex weighed in at an estimated 12 to 14 kilograms, 26 to 31 pounds. Some estimates suggest it could have reached weights of up to 23 kilograms, 51 pounds. To put this in perspective, the largest rabbit alive today, the continental giant rabbit, typically weighs between 6 to 7 kilograms, 13 to 15 pounds, with the largest recorded individual reaching just over 9 kilograms, 20 pounds. This means Neuralagus was about 6 times the size of its closest living relative, the European rabbit. It wasn't just heavy. Neuralagus was also quite long, measuring about 85 centimeters, 33 inches, in body length, not including any tail. To help visualize this, imagine a rabbit the size of a medium dog, or picture about 10 typical pet rabbits combined into one enormous bunny. That's Neuralagus rex. What made Neuralagus special wasn't just its size, but the unique adaptations that came with it. These adaptations tell us a lot about how Neuralagus lived and the environment it inhabited. Like all lagomorphs, Neuralagus had ever-growing incisors, perfect for a diet heavy in tough plant material. However, its skull structure was quite different from modern rabbits. The skull was relatively small compared to its body size, and it had a smaller brain relative to its body mass than modern rabbits. Its eyes were also relatively small, suggesting that Neuralagus didn't rely heavily on vision and probably had a more nocturnal lifestyle. This makes sense for an animal with few predators, which didn't need to be constantly on high alert. One of the most surprising features of Neuralagus was its ears, or rather, the lack thereof. Unlike the long, prominent ears we associate with rabbits and hares, Neuralagus had relatively small ears for its size. This reduction in ear size is likely related to its island habitat. Large ears in modern rabbits serve two main purposes: hearing approaching predators and thermoregulation. On an island with no significant predators and a mild climate, neither of these functions was as crucial, allowing for the evolution of smaller, less energy-intensive ears. The limb structure of Neuralagus was also quite different from modern rabbits. While it retained the strong hind limbs characteristic of lagomorphs, they were proportionally shorter and more robust. The forelegs were also powerfully built. This structure suggests that Neuralagus was not a fast or agile hopper like modern rabbits. Instead, it likely moved with a slower, lumbering gait. Some paleontologists have suggested it might have moved more like a small bear than a typical rabbit. The powerful limbs were likely adaptations for digging. Neuralagus probably created extensive burrow systems, using its strong legs to excavate the rocky Menorcan soil. Interestingly, Neuralagus had a fairly inflexible spine compared to modern rabbits. This further supports the idea that it was not a fast or agile mover. Modern rabbits use their flexible spines in conjunction with their powerful hind legs to produce their characteristic jumping motion. Neuralagus, with its stiffer back, would have been much more limited in its mobility. If we could bring Neuralagus into the modern world, how would it compare to today's rabbits? First, its size. Neuralagus would dwarf any modern rabbit, being closer in size to a medium dog. Second, its movement. Unlike the quick hopping gait of modern rabbits, Neuralagus would move more slowly and deliberately. Third, its habitat. While many modern rabbits are adapted to open grasslands, Neuralagus was a forest dweller. Fourth, its behavior. Modern rabbits are known for their alertness and quick reactions. Neuralagus, having evolved without predators, would likely appear much more relaxed and less skittish. Lastly, its diet. While both Neuralagus and modern rabbits are herbivores, Neuralagus may have been able to access a wider variety of plant food due to its size and strength. Neuralagus rex, the largest rabbit to ever hop, or rather, lumber across the earth, stands as a testament to the wonders of evolution and the surprising forms life can take under unique circumstances. This giant lagomorph challenges our preconceptions about rabbits and showcases the incredible diversity of life that has existed on our planet.